Thank you for visiting Past the Wire TV, the YouTube channel of PastTheWire.com.
Computing outside, classic Empire, head-to-head, down to the line. Cloud Computing wins the Preakness.
Reach the starting gate, it's post time. Cold front, the favorite comes forward. And they're into the stretch, cold front put to the 10. Cold front does it again. Right in the field of the Amsterdam.
Buongiorno, everybody. We're back again, right at it, Saratoga Today. We are at Day 32 of the meet. It's New York Showcase Day, which precedes Travers Day, which we've got one heck of a race card tomorrow. Not a bad card today at all, but we've got a heck of a card tomorrow. And we're excited about it. No two ways about it. I think it's a great card. I think there are some really good opportunities. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's show and tomorrow's action. Today, let's start with a big shout out to Zilla Racing Stable. Got back in the winner's circle yesterday with Miss Liana. She got home first last time without a rider. She got home first this time with a rider. And you've got to say, you know, Zilla's been making noise, hitting that board, hitting that winner's circle all meet long from the very start. They've been in the game throughout. Not as many starters as a lot of other outfits, that's for sure. But they're in there and they make noise and they come to fight and they come to run. And you got to respect that. Opportunities at every level of the game. Good people, good outfit to root for, and easy silks to follow. Shout out to our friends at Amwager, state-of-the-art ADW, good columns up there. I write one, Ellis Starr, the Uber Kappa, writes another one. A lot of tools for the better, a lot of stuff that's really worth checking out. Last but certainly not least, Spendthrift Farm. Who has a lot of big days, let's face it, but they've got a really big day on Travers Day tomorrow with Yaupan, Following C, and Jackie's Warrior, 3 future Spendthrift Farm stallions competing on that phenomenal card. Meet's rolling along. You know, yesterday, what was that horse's name that I liked yesterday? Stay with me. Winworthy. Winworthy ran exactly like I thought he would. He made that early move. He didn't go to the lead, but he made that early move, took the lead, turning for home. It's where I wanted him to be. It's what I thought he would do. Couldn't close the deal, unfortunately. Kind of got swallowed up there, but I think we're seeing the ball okay. I think we have been for the past week or two, and we'll keep trying to do that. And tomorrow we're going to try and make it count. Today we'll try and make it count a little bit too. Couple of spots on the card that I liked today. One, believe it or not, was in an early race in the third race. I lean to the 5 Yarrow, Christophe Clement's horse, coming back off somewhat of a layoff. Good race in open company. Is going to have to beat, I think, Danny Goggins' horse Barrage, who's also tough coming out of the stakes back into a maiden. We've talked about that angle, running against winners and then going back against maidens before. It's an angle I've liked for a long time, and it's tough, but I just think this Yarrow is moving forward and ready to run a big race, and might be able to beat the favorite, although, you know, no argument for me. Those, in my opinion, are the two to beat in that race. I was going to talk about a horse in the fifth race that I thought can go forward, the 5 Bowdy Move On. Jeremiah Engelhart's horse. But the more I look at that race, the more I decided, you know what, I'm just going to let that one play out and not get too involved. There's a couple of others in there I thought could win. I mean, I definitely lean to Bodie move on, but I just decided to pass after further review. And I do that a lot. I don't mind letting winners and especially letting losers go by the wayside because, I don't enjoy the winners when they do that, but I don't mind it because, I've always had that live to fight another day philosophy. This game is 100% a marathon, not a sprint. If you're looking to beat it, you gotta play to survive and make your scores when you really feel that it's time. And I got a feeling tomorrow might be one of those days for me to take a shot. In the seventh race, the Fleet Indian, and I remember Fleet Indian, nice one that Jose Santos, my friend, used to ride. And his son Joe is also a friend of mine, very, very, very good agent. He's got a horse in the Travers tomorrow that his jockey Miguel Mena rides, but we'll talk about that tomorrow. And FYI, we did a Travers roundtable on Past the Wire TV. That's already up on the channel. Gio Setti, myself, and Michael Vale did it. We went over all the contenders, pretenders. We shot ideas back and forth. My only critique of the show is it ran long. It ran about an hour. We were hoping to do it in about a half hour. Didn't work out that way. Never does. But it's a good listen, and a lot of information on the Travers, a lot of information on all those horses, the pace, how we think it's going to play out, and things of that nature. So it's on Past the Wire TV. It's on pastthewire.com. And if you just want to listen, it's on our Gate to Wire podcast, just an audio version as well. So maybe you could listen while you're in the car or doing something else or something like that if you're so inclined. But we'll have our regular show, Saratoga Today, tomorrow as well. But getting back to the Fleet Indian, I was kind of looking at Pletcher's horse with Flavian Pratt and putting blinkers on. She's going to have to run a little bit faster than she has in the past. There's no question about that. Wait, where am I? Am I in the right race? Stay with me. Yes, I am. Coffee bar. Okay. Blinkers on. Going to have to run a little bit faster than she has before. But I like the last race at Saratoga. I like the race she ran in open company in the Busanda back at Aqueduct in January at 1 1/8 miles. The other 1 1/8 miles race, the last one in Saratoga, was a good race. Gets Pratt, who's coming in to ride today and tomorrow. I'm sure he's coming in for some big mounts tomorrow, but he's here today, or at least scheduled to be here today. And I think he can get a nice trip on this filly, and maybe those blinkers move her up enough to put her right in the thick of this. I don't think she's got to move up much. She's going to have to run faster than she has, though. Make Mischief is no slouch, coming out of the 8 Bells, the Acorn, the Mother Goose, and the Test. Now going back against State Breds. She's going to be the favorite. She deserves to be the favorite. Never won a race at 2 turns, though. That could be a little bit of a concern. So maybe that's a little vulnerability, but looks like those two are the ones to beat. But I think Coffee Bar can maybe surprise at a decent price. But the horse I like the most today is in the next race, the West Point. And some of you that follow me and are Past the Wire readers and whatnot know that I've kind of been high on City Man for a while. I've been looking for a breakthrough race from this horse for a long time, and it's never really come. And I know that Dan Reeves, the owner, and Christophe Clement, the trainer, feel the same way and have been looking for that breakthrough race from this horse. I thought there was a heck of a shot it would come last time. I did think the winner 40 under was tough, but I thought it was gonna, very very possibly come last time. Rosario sticks, but last time he was bumped and squeezed at the start, wound up much further back than he normally is. Made up ground late, but I think he was eliminated at the start, and really, the race was over for him at that point. Comes back now. Rinaldi's tough on the inside. Loves Saratoga. A lot of speed. But there could be some speed to go with him if things go that way. I mean, we know these turf races, you never know. But I did see a couple of other horses that possibly had some pace in there that can soften them up, and maybe City Man can stay close enough to him where Rosario could give one of those strong finish rides and get this horse up. He's run against some good horses. He's run in some good fields. He's had some rough trips, had some bad pace setups, so there's some, better than it looks form in there. And I still think he's got some ability, got some talent. I love the 59 work after the last race on the dirt. He runs on dirt or turf, but I still think he runs a little bit better on the grass, although that, some people might debate that, but I think he does. And I'm looking finally for him to maybe get a good trip and maybe put himself right in the thick of a race like this. And I think this is a good spot to do it. Second off the layoff, good work coming out of that troubled race. And I think his best races put him very close to Rinaldi, who's going to be a very short price favorite. I think Mo Reddy is another dangerous one in there on the outside with Flavien Prat, who likes Saratoga 2 for 4. And I would actually, crazy as this may sound, but I would use the 7 and the 8 before I would use the 2 Rinaldi. But that's just me. But, respect to all three of them. But I'm looking for the run today from City Man to finally break through. That's kind of how I see it. I'm not going to go too crazy today. I'll be watching the races, taking my notes, but mostly I'll be fine-tuning for tomorrow. There's a couple of spots I really like. I'm going to go after the pick 5 that ends in the Travers. Maybe even the pick 6. We'll see. Hopefully there's some spots earlier on the card too. But it's a heck of a card. Going to be big pools. I love those kind of cards. I like the quality horses and the big pools that they attract. So I'm going to really look to make a little bit of noise tomorrow and look to maybe get a decent start today with those horses that I mentioned, but not going crazy today at all. You know by now my philosophy. I like to go hard when I want to go. So and that's going to be tomorrow, not today. Short show. We deserve short shows. Not take up anybody's too much of anybody's time today. We'll be back in the AM. I haven't been sharing the shows around as much as I was in the beginning. So hopefully, by now the people that want to see it know where to come find it on Past the Wire TV on YouTube or pastthewire.com on our website. And that's the story. So do your homework. Come prepared mañana. Go prepared today. We will reconvene in the morning. Hopefully we'll make a little noise today and a lot of noise tomorrow. And we'll reconvene then. So ciao for now.
Nobody does it better.